Feeling you, MP.
They don't even know what's coming for them.
All right, baby, let's get down.
At point guard, 6'3", number 3.
This for my city, this for the top, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and bitches, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, this for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Stephen Curry.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. And for Golden State, Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point. Well, Grant, there's a lot to love about Christmas Day, not the least of which are the great NBA matchups we always get.
Oh, B.A., we've seen some Christmas classics over the years, haven't we? Something about playing on this holiday brings out the best in players and teams.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here. James outside. Davis a screen.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Kuminga. James with the block. And it's the Lakers on the break. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Davis slams it home.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Mr. Clutch can't hit. James against Curry. And there's James on the assist from Hachimura.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's blocked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Mr. Clutch. Blocked again!
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. He was all alone on that one.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
Outside Reeves. Back to James. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Shoots over Kuminga. James can't get it to go.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And I asked about LeBron James and how his team plans to stop him. He said, I told our guys that we can't give him any lanes to the rim, because when that happens, everything else in his game opens up. We need to clog every avenue to the basket. Guys, let's see if they're able to execute the strategy.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
The Lakers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Reeves. Hachimura from long range. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Kuminga throws it down.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Here's Russell. 8 points in his last time out. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. The sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Russell from outside drains the triple.
This is Russell's game. He is an active and ready shooter off the catch.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside Curry from deep. James with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Now here's Green. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the lay-in.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Russell to pass to Davis. Curry against Reeves. Pass to James. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
And we just got Shams Charania on the line. Shams, I understand there's some big NBA news. Can you fill us in?
Thanks again, and the word just breaking now on the Sacramento Kings. They've acquired one of the more mobile and athletic centers in the league. Clint Capella knows his role: defend, run the floor, finish, and rebound at a high level. He might never be a star in this league, but he can star in his role, and that certainly has quite a bit of value.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Looney comes in for Kuminga. Here's Russell. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Mr. Clutch has got 7 points.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Russell a screen on Looney. And James launches it from deep. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be.
Curry's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
Oh, he was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Los Angeles. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And here in the crowd tonight, social media sensation Famous Los.
He's more recognizable than some of the players. People love his commentary, and he keeps it fun. And he actually really knows the game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Heald's checked in. That one misses.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. 11 points in the game.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Davis with a screen on Looney to the inside. And finished off by Davis.
You can't afford to leave anyone open on LeBron James' team because you know what? He has proven he will find them.
Mr. Clutch passes to Curry. Here's Mr. Clutch. He shoots it. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Mr. Clutch passes to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Vincent following the score by Golden State. Here's James on the wing. Slamming it down.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Warriors trail by 4. 40 seconds left in the first. And Davis with the block.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Over Looney. Davis can't hit. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Puts up a deep 3. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Pass to James. Pulls up on the wing. The shot misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis, and then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He had 33 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's James.
Oh, my goodness. How
Wow.
about that?
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you gotta make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Jackson-Davis, a screen. Oh, nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of the league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about. And it's the level of creativity that separates LeBron. It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
Mr. Clutch passes to Kuminga. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Vincent. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's James. It's rebounded by Golden State. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Kuminga with a screen on Reddish. Here's Mr. Clutch. Reddish covering. 4 on the clock. And the basket by Hield.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Pass to Christie. Reddish with it. To the middle. Counted for Vincent. Vincent's got his first 2 points.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 19 points in the game. To the inside. Kuminga, the pass to Wiggins. There's a screen by Kuminga. Wiggins, no good. The Lakers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Mr. Clutch. Out to Hield. Fires the 3. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds now.
Warriors foul. Number 3.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Christie. Here's Russell, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
And the Warriors make some changes. Anderson comes in for Kuminga, and Waters is subbed in for Hield. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Vincent. Davis finds Hachimura. Russell deciding where to go with it. Hachimura in the post. Wiggins on him, and it's Hachimura missing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Anderson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Hachimura outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Hachimura's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Vanderbilt's checked in. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Warriors on top, they're up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA.
Their defense has got a lot better. Capella's an elite rim protector. He rebounds, he runs the floor. His value goes beyond the box score.
Yeah, I like what he brings to this lineup.
Well, as we check out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So it's the Warriors now. 4-point game. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Russell. Wiggins for 3. LeBron with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Curry. Over Reeves. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 12 points.
You see players around the league trying to copy Curry's one-motion shot, but there's only one step.
James passes to Russell. Kuminga against James. Now Reeves. Let's go with a three. That one doesn't drop. On the wing, Curry. He's covered by Reeves. And again for three.
Defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship, and he's already proven in his rookie year there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It's been a lot of fun to watch him expand his skills this season. And lo and behold, he now holds the fourth spot all time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign.
Once he gets some momentum, Reeves is going right to that hoop.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing. From there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie. Hachimura outside. Back to James. James with the focus.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Green with a screen on Russell. To the paint. And it's Green missing.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Out to Hachimura. Pass to James. For the tie. They get it back. Russell with the ball. James outside. Shoots over Kuminga. The bank shot, no good. The Warriors lead by 3. Kuminga with a screen on Russell. Mr. Clutch passes to Kuminga. Here's Mr. Clutch. James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. Russell finds Davis. Out to James. Goes back up. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Golden State has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good again that time.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Jackson Davis has checked in for the Warriors. Healed. Oh! AD! An easy target on the lob. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Mr. Clutch can't hit.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
No hesitation from Russell. I like seeing him make quick decisions and take these shots.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Looney's checked in for Kuminga. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Lakers, they're in the same slot, number 4.
I think for the Warriors, they're not being questioned any longer. This is a strong team and one that is poised to be a big-time threat moving forward.
Good! Another from 3.
Well, as the three-point bombs just keep raining down, he just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
Well, you got to think he's going to be one of the biggest draft picks in the last decade, maybe two. Hard to argue with how he's approached his three-point prowess. Here's Vincent, 6 on the shot clock. Blocked!
Love the effort on defense from Hill. When he's engaged, he can come up with blocks.
Mr. Clutch can't hit. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
And the Warriors making a change here. Hayden's checked in. Davis with it. He's got 14. Vincent passes to James. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Mr. Clutch has got his 4th rebound in this one. Payton off target from outside. And so Davis will bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Christie's checked in for Los Angeles. The Warriors shooting just 42% so far in the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, it's stolen. Over Payton, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Lakers lead by 5.
I respect how hard Davis works to involve his team. Doesn't want this game to be a one-man show.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Looney, a screen on James. Oh, nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 9 points in the quarter.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Here's Christie. James slamming it down.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's a close one here in San Francisco. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Russell. Mr. Clutch can't hit. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far. Steve Kerr calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point. That's the Warriors 5.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Wiggins outside. That one is cash from Wiggins.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Vincent passes to Vanderbilt. Pass to Christie. Vincent outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Reddish. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Curry from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Outside Reddish. Out to James. Over Wiggins. And again, the Lakers, no good. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Mr. Clutch.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Inside, here's Reddish. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 7 assists in the game. Curry passes to Mr. Clutch. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Reddish. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target with the three. The Lakers in the lead. James passes to Vincent. Now here's Vanderbilt. And here's James. James double teamed. Back to Vanderbilt. Count that bucket.
Known as a point forward, James excels at facilitating the offense and making his teammates better. One of the best to ever do it.
The kick out, Curry. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's James. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Davis, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Reddish. Reeves is checked in for Christie. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Vincent. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Unable to knock them all down, but still, he puts them up by 1.
High post Green. Puts up a 3. Connects again from distance.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now number 2 all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie season. I mean, he has been impressive.
Well, we're talking about some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. James can't get it to go.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
And here's Kuminga for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
James passes to Russell. Screen by James. Fires from deep. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second-chance opportunities.
And here's Reeves outside. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
A guy who will do what it takes to get his team what they need. Reeves steps up.
Mr. Clutch passes to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Lakers trail by 5. Outside Russell. Pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
What a finish. Ruri showing off that athletic ability.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Davis has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Russell to pass to James. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good on the triple.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Davis. Ooh, look at Davis hustling up court.
Davis wants the ball in these big moments, and his ability to deliver is what makes him a
Right side Reeves. Pass to Russell. James deciding where to go with it to take the lead. And knocks down the three.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Looking to win the run. Count it!
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
So it's Los Angeles now. And the Lakers shooting around 53% in the fourth. Steps back. And he sinks it.
Like, how many times have we seen this before? LeBron James taking over when they needed him most.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to one. And so Curry nails both of them.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's James. It's rebounded by Golden State. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Mr. Clutch. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Russell. Throws it up high. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
"20 seconds left in the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And no luck that time either.
Ouch! That was a missed opportunity. Could have put this game on ice.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Russell. Player personal foul. Team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Here's James.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off, keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
And there's James from the arc. That shot off. And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
That's one of the greatest shooting seasons a rookie has ever had.